Hey, this is your girl Keisha, and this is another episode of Kickback with Keisha. So, I do have my cart back. Yay! I have my cart back. I did want to make a video, and I kind of want to talk about side chicks, side men, which I know y'all call it something else. People like women who want to date married men, men who want to date married women, and just kind of like I want to kind of touch on that a little bit. Again, I'm no expert on any of these subjects. I'm out here dating. I did have a long-term relationship that failed. We were married. We had a couple of kids together. Yeah. Yeah. We tried. Our baby is 17, and I remember when I found out I was pregnant with my kids from birth. My ex used to talk to my belly. He used to have a music room and used to listen to music and all kind of stuff. Anyway, so we tried or whatever. It didn't work. So now I'm dating, and that's where I'm at. So my choice for dating, again, I have the right. I want to date one person. I want my person to only want to date me. And so when I think about that, and I know some people may look at this and be like, ain't that's what everybody want? That's what people should want, whatever. Not necessarily. What works for me might not work for the next person. And I kind of get it because I was talking to Babe the other day, or one of these days, and again, I'm like, I feel like putting the pressure on you or on my person, that could be a lot of pressure for one person. So somebody to make me happy, somebody to fulfill me in every way possible, like, ooh, that might be a bit much. Same thing for me. Like, ooh, you mean tell me I need to be hanging from chandeliers? Just kidding. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I need to be this. I need to know how to cook. I need to know how to this. Ooh, child, the list is getting long. And I'm like, do I want this? So sometimes, and I know he was mentioning to my daughter something about, yeah, the juice is worth the squeeze. Yeah. About me, that's what he's saying. I'm like, what, nigga? But yeah, so me personally, I want one person. That's totally and more than enough for me. So, but let's talk about like people that want to be a side chick. Sometimes I look at side chicks and I'm like, I can understand why they would prefer to be a side chick. I wouldn't want to be a side chick, but let's say you're the wife that's being cheated on. Let's say you're the wife who your man is never home at a scheduled time. You can't call him and ask him. He just like, hey, hey babe, how you doing? What you on the? Don't ask me that. Ooh, okay. I wouldn't want to be that wife to where I can't expect you home at a certain time every day because you work 9 to 5, and I can't expect you home around 6:30 every day, which actually that could give you enough time to have a side piece. Go over there, smash, dash, come on home before I even notice nothing, out of the norm. But some people might, they go to work 9 to 5. Sometimes they home at 9 p.m. Sometimes they home at 2 a.m. Sometimes they this, sometimes they that. Sometimes they might miss a night to come home. Yeah, I would not want to be that wife, because let's say the side chick is where he's at all those other crazy hours. Left her house 2 o'clock in the morning. Left her house 9 o'clock at night. Left her house. So she knows. So she like, I'd rather be the side piece, because I know when he come off work every day, he come see about me, then he go home. So I can understand how some side chicks can be like, ooh, I wouldn't want to be the main, the one have to deal with all this crap. I don't think it's right. I'm kind of like, why y'all just won't be together? Why y'all two side half cheating and half together? Why don't y'all just make it a whole thing? That's how I would see. But then, really and truly, no. One person has to be the bad guy. One guy has to be the good guy, or bad girl, good girl. So the wife, oh, you to be nagging, you're this, that, and the other. You're the one that got the kids. You're the one that, that all, like, most of the money have to go into the household for. So the side, excuse me, I apologize. Kind of belched a little bit. So the side chick is probably like, honey, I get to get him when I want him. He pay a couple of bills or whatever. I don't have to, we don't argue. We don't do this. We don't do that. So some situations I can look at it like, okay, I can kind of see how they're like, well, I'm not going to go through what I'm putting somebody else's wife through. I think you're going to get your karma on that, but yeah, whatever. And then I certainly can see how the guys want to be a side dude. What? I ain't got to deal with you all the time, with your nagging, with your mood swings, with your hot and cold flashes, with your bonnet caps, with everything. You just get the goods and keep it moving. You ain't even probably got to do dates and stuff. So side guys, I can understand why they could want to continue that role. Again, for me, it's like a one person job. I want one person to fill this role. I want to be the only person that needs to fill your role. I mean, the role of, being your woman. So I understand. And like, now that I'm dating, I'm like, sometimes I get overwhelmed, because I'm like, this is, I don't want to say a job, but it takes work. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of, basically, you it's not about you. And coming from a long-term relationship, and coming from a role of being a wife and a mom, and now I have my own kind of like identity. I'm still a mom, but it's like my kids are old. Like my kids are big, and so they don't require a lot from me. So I have a lot of time to myself. And now it's like, so now you want to be catering to somebody else again, like, or you want to, you want somebody else to cater to you, like so sometimes, dating right now for me is like, sis, this what you really want? But I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely not made for the streets. I'm not made to have like 3-4 different guys and going on 5 dates a week. It was really getting on my nerves. Like, I could have had probably like 2 dates a day, every day for 30 days, straight. Easy. And it's too much for me. It's too much talking. It's too much. Too much. Ooh, there's too much going on. So yeah, let's talk about it. Like, get in the comments, tell me like I mean, I know some older women that have been with a married man for years, and I feel some type of way about that. I really do. I mean, it be so much so, like, the kids be knowing about the person. They know Miss So-and-so. And that's just okay. But again, what works for me and what works for the next person is not going to be the same thing. So these people that's done been with Mr. So-and-so for 15 years or more, and everybody happy with it, that's their business. But so people, if you're not too like embarrassed, or you proud of what you do, I'm a side chick, or yeah, I date married men, or I date married women, jump in them comments, make a fake page, jump in the comments and tell us what's up. Like, my thing is, I just feel like we're not gonna be swapping bodily fluids with, me and some other chicks, and I'm not sharing bodily fluids. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That ain't gonna work for me. So I pride myself on being clean. Always have been, and I ain't fooling around with somebody who fooling around with. Can't do it, won't do it. And I don't have a problem with pH issues, and I just don't. Like, straight up, I don't have to eat pineapples. I actually want to start doing that because I heard, some things about it, but I don't have to do none of that stuff. And I ain't gonna start. I don't want to have to start doing all the extra stuff and taking these probiotics. No, I don't want to have to do that. I'm gonna do what I've been doing, which is taking a regular bath, and everything is everything. So that's like my reasoning behind, just first of all, I just want one person. It's a cleanliness thing for me. And so I know some people might be like, okay, well, just, everybody, if you use protection, I still, listen, I don't want to share my person with anybody under no circumstances, like none. So if you need to have you somebody else, you go right on ahead. And I won't be there. I have other things that I can be doing with life than to be sharing men. Can't do it. So be honest with your people that you're dating too, man. Like, don't try to lie to kick it, or lie to get these good. Like, no. Be honest. Trust me, there are plenty of women who will take a piece of a man and share a man, like, knowingly. So don't try to don't try to keep somebody like me, because oh, this is my man, this is my man. No, I'm gonna be the only one. There ain't no main. This everything. So have your sides, and the main ain't gonna be able to do it if you need to have all this extra stuff. Have fun, enjoy your life. You only get one, so if you need like 50-11 girls, or 50-11 men, or whatever you need to do with life, do it. But Keisha, if you're gonna be with me, it's gonna be me. So, and don't worry, I'm good. I'm okay with being the one. I can stand in my big girl shoes. So I'm good. So I just want you guys to comment and let me know, like, what y'all feel on relationships. Are you okay, like, if your man has a girlfriend or two, or if your girl has a boyfriend or two, or if you're married, are you okay if, as long as he paying all the bills, he's able to have him a little side something? It's a no for me. So I'm just curious. And those of you who do have like 2 and 3 people, and how's that working for you? All right. Well, y'all chime in, comment, please like and subscribe, share. I want this to blow up, not because I want to be famous. I don't want to be famous at all. I just want people to be like, that chick Kickback with Keisha, you heard about her? I want y'all to say she was a regular, normal chick. She was in a long-term relationship. It failed. She got scooped up very quickly. So that tells you something about her. It should tell you a lot of stuff about her. But also, I want you to be like, well, she was she talked about her relationship. She talked about things that she wasn't perfect at. She talked about it wasn't always, oh, my man was terrible and I left his old sorry behind and did it and did it. I ain't saying all of that. I'm just like, I want y'all to be like, you know what? Some of the chicks on like, you know what? You know what? I listened to her and I stopped going through my man phone, or you know what? I stopped walking around with ash ankles, or you know what? I noticed that I had a goatee and I'm a woman and I went and got that thing waxed off, and you know what? My man started buy me flowers again or something. I don't know. But I want y'all to look at this, get some humor out of it, but also learn something like, you know what? I had the best thing at the house, and I have the best thing at the house, and we have rebuilt our relationship, and now we are stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Or I watched that Keisha chick, and you know what? I stopped sitting up here talking about I need me a man that make $100,000 and he need to be 6'11" and he need to drive this type of car, and I catch the bus. Like, come on, like, I just want it to be, I really want to see some success stories out of this, and I want everybody to have a good bae, not just any bae, because you can get anybody. I be seeing people on the side of the road. I literally was on my way home from getting my vehicle back, and I saw like two bums together, and they was close. They were looking like they were in an intimate position, not like, about to do, but they were like in an intimate position, close to enough to where I'm like, ooh, they're a little bit too close, ooh, like, but no, they look like they were in an intimate position. So I just want people to have a good bae in 2025. 2025 just started, and I believe that we all can have us a good bae. So this is your girl Keisha checking out. Please like, subscribe, share, and yeah, let's get our baes.